Shane's World! Shane's World! Party time! Excellent! I don't have a guitar, so there you go. Magic Masses, I am longtime independent wrestling fan Robert. Shane's World was a great night as the road to Kingdom Come 10 continued, and it was my first Pro Wrestling Magic show since Step Brothers back in June. First thing I want to say is NJ Transit continues to suck and blow. I mean, I don't know if it was traffic or some of these drivers are lazy fucks and they don't want to work, let alone drive a bus. I was supposed to take the damn 4:15 p.m. bus, but it didn't show up till like, what, just after 4:50, 4:50? I mean, if it had 5 o'clock arrived and I was still waiting there, I think I would have probably taken an Uber or a Lyft to Ridgefield Park. I remember one gentleman, he got off the line, he went downstairs, so I don't know if he had to use the bathroom or get something to eat or drink, or he just decided to get to his destination another way. And okay, so we kick off the event with the casket match, as we saw V. Daniel take on former tag team partner Eden. Now, these two guys let it rip in the ring, and I'm sure, you know, they were on first, so the pressure was on. They brought some weapons into play, or as the late American Dream Dustin Rhodes said, some plunder, if you will. Among things that they brought in, I saw a walker. They brought in the crutches, and they brought in a pizza pan. Looked like a cookie sheet was brought into play. Brought into the match. Eventually, Eden gave V. Daniel a tombstone pile driver on the apron, and he puts V. Daniel into the casket, closed the lid. Eden defeats V. Daniel at 13 minutes 36 seconds. Now, I understand, unfortunately, this will be the last of Eden we'll be seeing in Pro Wrestling Magic until 2026, because there was a video where Starkiller Steve Off told Eden that because Eden went above Steve's head to, I guess, La Bruja or Mateo, whoever owns the other 50%, what they did was Steve Off told Eden, you know, that no matter what happens in the casket match, you know, you're done for the rest of 2025. So Eden will be back in Pro Wrestling Magic in 2026. Then our second match, we had the Deviant, accompanied ring by 2 members of Stressed and Depressed. Can't believe Stressed and Depressed, that group is still a thing. As the Deviant challenged Timid Tamir Gibbs for the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Pretty fun match where Timid Tamir Gibbs had to overcome interference by, I forgot what, apologies for not mentioning the 2 Stressed and Depressed members that were in Deviant's corner. But Timid Tamir Gibbs overcame the odds, defeated Deviant at 7 minutes exactly to retain the Junior Heavyweight Championship. Up next was single competition as the son of wrestling, Vincent Michaels, took on El Tirador, not sure what that word means, Alex Rivera. Good matchup here where I believe, was it a low blow, I think? Yeah, I think Michaels hit Rivera in the balls, and the referee called for the bell, well, the gong. Alex Rivera defeats Vincent Michaels at 3 minutes 38 seconds by disqualification, but after the match, out comes the last Bronx Italian, Franco Costanzo. I apologize if I got his name wrong, but he came out because Vincent Michaels managed to bring scissors into play. He was going to cut Rivera's hair, but Rivera grabbed his arm. He took the scissors. He was going to cut Vincent's hair, but then the last Bronx Italian, Franco Costanzo, all apologies if I got his name wrong, he came to Vincent's rescue, and he and Vincent hugged like they were having a proverbial cream fest. So it'd be interesting to see where that goes. Next up was seeing it was the show was titled Shane's World, we had the Ballroom Blitz, which was going to be no count out, no disqualification, a false count anywhere. As we saw, I believe all three of these men making their Pro Wrestling Magic debut. Darren Richardson, Jimi Hendrix, and I don't know if it's Jeff Skywalker or Jeff the Skywalker. Bruno of the Cuban Hype Men was sitting right near me, and I made a joke about regarding Jeff, whether or not that's his real name. You know, if people remember Channing Tatum in the movie 21 or 22 Jump Street, where he says, "My name is Jeff," and I didn't get the point. Jimi Hendrix defeats Darren Richardson and Jeff Skywalker, or Jeff the Skywalker, at 7 minutes 41 seconds in the Ballroom Blitz match. I don't know if if that match, a Ballroom Blitz, will ever be done again, let alone a sequel to Shane's World. Up next, we had tag team matches as we saw Brandon Downey and Lugosi, the Revolver's Chamber, accompanied by the Revolver, the Magic Kingdom Ripper, Alex Ryman, as they did battle with Nate Wallace and Dave McCall, the Rep, who were accompanied by Chris Bishop. Good match these two guys had here. The Rep end up defeating the Revolver, spelled with an apostrophe, Chamber, to retain the tag team championship. After the match ended, Shane Fair, who by the way was channeling his inner Wayne Campbell, it was so unusual not seeing Shane in a tuxedo for this event. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, Shane Fair tells the Rep that they're going to be defending their tag team titles against the Fast Pass holders, South Philly's Finest. Also against the Revolver's Chamber and Prolific in a four-way matchup. I don't know if that's going to be at Mallrats on November 15th or will be saved for Kingdom Come 10 in December. Okay. All right. Up next, we had a three-way match for the Dark Arts Championship as we saw the Plexus's Troy Lock versus Isaiah Wolf, accompanied by Ruthless Lala and the Wise Brother versus La Pacto Diabolico's Mateo Marcelos, accompanied by Tony Ice, Justin Vane, and La Bruja. Justin Vane, his face paint, I don't know, it was like paying homage to the recently departed Ace Frehley of the band Kiss. The match was on. They did pretty good. Mateo Marcelos defeated Troy Lock and Isaiah Wolf at 8 minutes 37 seconds to win the Dark Arts Championship. Shane Fair, I don't know if he deliberately messed up, declaring Marcelos the new junior heavyweight champion, because Marcelos had gotten injured and he was stripped of the junior heavyweight title prior to the Hangover last month. But then Shane Fair announces to Marcelos that at Mallrats on Saturday, November 15th, he's going to have his first defense against former AEW star, I don't know if he's still with TNA right now, Alan Angels. Okay. And then Then up next was a big match, pretty much a big matchup with stakes on the line, as we saw the Star Killer Steve Off accompanied the ring by heel son Luke, hands off, unless I'm mistaken, that's Steve's real father. Uh, El Rotundo, the mask man, I forgot his name, always wearing the hamburger helper gloves. Gentleman with the cane, I don't know who his name is. I think one member of the Off family was not there. But the match was on. Steve Off, he challenged El Pacto Diabolico's Bruno El Oso Blanco for the heavyweight championship. Bruno was covered by newly crowned Dark Arts champion Mateo Marcelos and Tony Ice. And at one point, I think El Rotundo had like some kind of grenade that came into the ring. Everyone thought it was a legitimate bomb, but it didn't happen. Steve Off tried to capitalize on that. Bruno ended up attacking the referee, resulting in Steve Off getting the victory by disqualification at 5 minutes 2 seconds. However, due to a pre-match stipulation, Steve Off didn't win the heavyweight championship, of course, but because he will get to face Mateo Marcelos at Kingdom Come 10 it'll be obviously for the Dark Arts Championship. And Off tells I forgot what he told him. Oh, he says no count out, no disqualification, and Mateo says I choose the weapons. And Steve Off says it's time to put up. He told him to either nut up, shut up, or something. Put up, nut up, or shut the fuck up. Ending that whole thing. And then it was time for the main event. But prior to the main event, out comes Tiffany Grady. She was set to face Zenith for the OWR. I don't know what the name of that championship, women's title OWR has. But Tiffany Grady sat by Jimmy Riot, who was channeling his inner Garth Algar, and Mikey. Well, I can't. Can we still call him Front Row Mikey, even though he's a commentator now? Mikey was dressed up as the Joker. All right. Whew. And we saw Journey Burke Esquire of El Pacto Diabolico defend the women's championship against Cotton Candy Princess Tiffany Avatar. The match was on, and eventually Mateo Marcelos comes out, but then Steve Off comes out. Off chases Marcelos, and Marcelos goes underneath the ring, and Off said he couldn't find him. But then eventually, I forgot how, Tiffany Avatar defeats Journey Burke Esquire at 8 minutes 40 seconds to become the new Pro Wrestling Magic Women's Champion. Pretty much sending the crowd home happy. And definitely, this was a great show. Great way for me to come back after missing Pro Wrestling Magic since June. And I gotta give it to Shane Fair. A lot of references from the Wayne's World movie. Even the 5-second countdown, which was Shane used every time they were counting down to get back on the IWTV. Let me see. A lot of references. There was, wow. Only thing we, at one point, Shane Fair asked the crowd, a sphincter says what? Damn, we'd have like a lady in the crowd as lovely as Tia Carrere. Ugh. Good thing I had short hair for right now. Brian Long, I'm going to wear this hat. And a big thank you to Shane Fair for who had somebody came the candidate to me just before the show started. Okay, personal notes. It's good seeing one half of the Cuban hype men, Bruno, Sherry Ann, her son Mikey. Sherry Ann was dressed as a nun. Mikey was dressed as a pope. What else do we? Who else? Elliot. How can I forget that guy? Michelle was there. Erica Mason Kapala was there, but I don't know if she stayed for the whole night, for the whole show. Ooh. Well, here's one memorable quote. He's got no nipples. Somebody dude in the front row during the V. Daniel Eden matchup, and Eden was hitting some pretty hard chops in that matchup. Oh, I forgot to mention in the Steve Off Mateo Marcelo's match, Off says there'll be no DQ with the exception of La Pacto Diabolico coming out during the match. Otherwise, if any of them come out, then Mateo would automatically lose the Dark Arts Championship. Oh, I forgot also, when Tiffany Grady sat at the commentators table, Shane Fair announced that Grady will face the Notorious Mimi at Kingdom Come 10. Now, of course, we understand after, I don't know if it's, I think after Kingdom Come 10, Pro Wrestling Magic is going to be saying goodbye to the Mecca in Richfield Park, New Jersey, and start having their shows on a regular basis at the YMCA, Meadowlands YMCA in Rutherford, New Jersey. Now, I've done some research, and it turned, as far as traveling there, for those who don't know, I don't drive, and I usually would take a bus from Port Authority to get to the Mecca. It turns out there's a bus, the closest bus from New York City is a 24-minute walk from that bus stop to the YMCA in Rutherford. I am not, January 17th, I'm not going to freeze my balls off walking from that bus stop to YMCA Meadowlands. There's got to be a better way to get there, not only for myself or anyone else from the New York area that would come down to Pro Wrestling Magic at the YMCA in Rutherford. There's got to be a better way to get down there. Oh, like I said, there were a lot of Wayne's World references from the movie throughout the night, thanks to Shane Fair. But Shane, not one time did I hear you say "not." I know that's like a 90s word. And we didn't have any suck cut references. If you remember, like the opening scene of the Wayne's World movie, where this gentleman comes down while Wayne and Garth are doing the show, and it has this hair cutting thing called the suck cut, and he's using it on Garth, and Wayne, he says to the gentleman, "Tell me, Rel, how does the suck cut work?" And he says, "Well, as you can see, it sucks as it cuts." And Wayne looks at the camera and says, "It certainly does suck." Oh boy. Oh, hold that thought, everyone. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I guess it's now time to plug. Well, Pro Wrestling Magic returns Saturday, November 15th as they present Mallrats. And based on this flyer already scheduled to appear, we actually have some returns. As mentioned earlier, Matteo Marcellus, the newly crowned Dark Arts champion, defends against Alan Angels. Um, we have making his return, Power Punch, Vinny, Don't Count Him Out, Pacifico. Also apparently returning is Dan Murdoch. I'm guessing Dan Murdoch, well, what happened was I wasn't at the Hangover last month, but Matteo Marcellus, he offered Murdoch a match with Jay Lethal, so I'm guessing that's going to happen at Kingdom Come 10. All right. But also based on this flyer, the newly crowned women's champion Tiffy Avatar. Oh, another return, Cheeseburger. Not sure if he works for Ring of Honor right now. Actually, let me show you folks the flyer of Mallrats. I don't recognize the one lady here with the NXT logo right in front of her. Of course, you can see the champ Bruno El Oso Blanco will be there. Still the junior heavyweight champion Tamir Timid Gibbs, and of course Mr. Pro Wrestling Magic himself, the Star Killer Steve Off. Steve, it was great talking to you after the show, man. By the way, like I told you, Steve, we gotta get that hashtag going, KCX. Okay, and as mentioned, Kingdom Come 10, which will apparently be the last hurrah for Pro Wrestling Magic at the Mecca. That show is taking place Saturday, December 20th, and that's the day after my birthday, folks. And already announced, Steve offers Matteo Marcellos for that one. Smiley, he'll reach out. He's getting the heavyweight title shot at Kingdom Come against whoever the heavyweight champion is. Let me see. Tiffany Grady against the Notorious Mimi. I forgot who else is set for this, for both Mallrats and Kingdom Come 10. It was great to be back. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's story time. Now, I understand Wayne's World, the movie was released back in early 1992. I understand it's one of Shane Fair said it was one of his favorite movies, or one of his favorite movies of all time. Well, folks might be shocked to hear this. The day after it was released, it was Saturday. Yeah, the day after it was released, Saturday, February 15th, 1992. Yeah, I remember the exact date, folks. This one dude I used to know, he was like my personal Dr. Frankenstein when it came to independent pro wrestling. Sadly, I'll probably never talk to him again. Well, what happened was, it was the day after, like I said, this guy I used to know, who I said was my Dr. Frankenstein for indie wrestling, well, he once nicknamed me the Human Calendar. That's why I can remember the exact date I saw the movie. It was the day after it came out. What happened was, I remember that morning, my late mother came to me, handed me money, because I think we needed milk, and she told me to get a newspaper, because we were planning to go bowling, her, my brother, and I. She told me to get a newspaper because right near the bowling alley at the time was a movie theater. She told me to get a newspaper, that way in case we couldn't get a lane at the bowling alley, we'd go see a movie. So, I remember missing WWF Superstars that day, and it was nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We reached the bowling alley. This young gentleman says there's no lanes available until 3 o'clock that day, and Mom didn't want to stand around for 2 hours waiting to bowl. So I suggested the movie Wayne's World, and Mom, my brother, and I went to the theater a few blocks away, and I think it was later that year, it was around Christmas time. was it me or my brother? One of us got that videotape, that movie on videotape for Christmas from my dad's sister. Because we went to her house, the house she was living in at the time. It was just days after Christmas of 1992, and we actually watched it after we opened it up. I forgot, was it given to me or my brother? I don't know. All right. Now, to close out. Oh, actually, well, another thing, guys. As I mentioned, December 20th, as I mentioned, Kingdom Come 10, the day after my birthday. Because I was talking with Cuban Hype Man, Bruno of the Cuban Hype Man, known at the place that Pro Wrestling Managers saying Bon Voyage to the Mecca. He was saying, we got to go out, take pictures. And definitely we need to have some Magic Masters family portraits. So, I don't know if you're coming, Bill Parham, Jason Bob 87, Pete Ryman, who else am I missing? That wasn't there for this particular show I'm doing right now. Oh, Fernando, the Philadelphia Eagles lover. Well, hopefully if Sherry Ann and her son Mikey make it. Oh, Melissa, I forgot her daughter's name. They were not there for this show. Hopefully they make it. I forgot Melissa's daughter's name. I think she's her daughter's in a wheelchair. Who else? It would be awesome. I know it would be a miracle, but I doubt Callie and her mom Gail will ever return for a Pro Wrestling Magic event since they currently live in Florida. Okay. But yeah, let's spread that word. You know, I'm sure anyone who's not seen Pro Wrestling Magic before would probably come to these last two events. I mean, you know, this is going to be something. I mean, of course, who knows what 2026 is going to bring us. And at the same time, you know, I'm wondering what the theme of the show title theme is going to be for 2026. Because we've had movie titles, we've had TV shows, we've had singers and bands, we've had Disney World rides, one-hit wonders. Well, at any event. But ladies and gentlemen, to close out this very video, here's some karaoke magic. Wait. Oh, well, wait. I gotta start it over because I'm messing up. Wow. Okay. Shane's World! Shane's World! It's party time! Excellent! Shane's World! Shane's World! It's party time! Excellent! Just go mental when we go down the street! It's Wayne and Garth that they want to meet! We're in the basement playing with our toys! Oh, if you do not like it, you're a skater boy! Wayne's World! Wayne's World! It's party time! Excellent! Shane's World! Shane's World! It's party time! Excellent! We might grow old, we might get in a rut! Sure, right! Monkeys might fly out of our butts! The right to party is the battle we fought. So we'll surrender and go Amish. Not. Shane's World. Shane's World. It's party time. It's excellent. Shane's World. Shane's World. It's party time! Excellent! Shane's World! Shane's World! 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 It's party time! Excellent! Chicks go mental, 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 chicks go mental. Shane's World! Shane's World! It's party time! Excellent! 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 Extreme close up! Ah! We didn't get that Shane fair. But folks, that'll just about do it for this one. Can't wait for these next two Pro Wrestling Magic events coming up. And it was great to be back at the Mecca. And I'll say, party on, Magic Masses!